here at the McHenry County Fair 2009 for the August 9th Demolition Derby. Now there are 4 classes running today. The first class is a nostalgia class. We call it that because it's basic build, real easy to do. Remove the glass, remove the interior, move the gas tank in the back seat, battery in the front seat, chain the hood, trunk, and doors, and you're racing. The other full-size car class we have is a fair class. This is an example of one that also ran last weekend at Lake County Fair. He resurrected it and brought it back today. A little bit more extensively built. Instead of chains, we use bolts, threaded rod. Doors are welded. Cars are a little bit more modified. The compact cars you can do in about 2 weeks. Trucks, they're really heavily built. That's about a 4-month build. If you are the last car making aggressive contact at the end of it all, you're the guy that's going home with a handful of money and a 4-foot trophy.
I've been derbying for about 16 years, since I was 16 years old. Started with my uncle and my father. They both derbied ever since I was a little kid, and I knew right when I turned 16 that this would be the thing that I'd want to do, and I've been sticking with it ever since. My first car was a 1973 Cadillac Eldorado. Nothing beats a good old rust-free 70s car. We basically get a car, strip it down to bare frame and body. Then that's when the real work starts. You do a little welding here, a little bolting there. You just run the car until it stops running. I mean, if you break a little, like your steering, you don't really need steering. Just hit what's ever in front of you and what's behind you. Just use a lap belt and a helmet. A lot of guys use neck braces to keep it from the whiplash, but I use a high back seat so I can post my head against the seat when I'm doing rear impacts. When you're doing the front-on shots, you just want to hold onto that steering wheel as tight as you can. You can't just jump in a car and just go full throttle into something. You're going to wreck it right away. You got to know soft spots to hit other cars, what's going to incapacitate them. You know, you want to basically take out your competition. It's the name of the game. Being behind the wheel, I guess the worst part about it is when you're getting out there, you don't know if something is going to go wrong with your car. You want to have a great derby. Obviously, you want to win. But once you get the first hit out of the way, from there on it's an adrenaline rush, and you can't wait till that checkered flag is waved at you.
I think I did fairly well. It's hard to go around in circles without hair. That should prove it. A motor can run without one of these. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he got you guys the money, man.